Hello Libra, welcome to my channel, The Signs of Tarot. My name is Michelle. I'm an intuitive tarot reader out of Las Vegas, Nevada. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad you found me on YouTube. If you are an existing subscriber, thank you so much for joining the Signs of Tarot tribe. If you guys get a chance, pop on over to Instagram and check out Signs of Tarot, where I take real life photography of everyday happenings, restaurants, art, whatever I see, and I interpret a real life photo into a tarot card. So go check it out at Signs of Tarot at Instagram. Okay, your cards are up because I just got done finishing your reading. It was done, I was hitting the button, and it didn't record. So these are super important messages, so I'm just going to leave these cards up and I'm going to redo it. We're going to start off your reading, Libra, with the Wisdom of the Trees Oracle. This is how I always get an energy read for the reading I'm about to interpret. And you got the oak tree. You see its super, super strong, steady trunk with a crown embedded on the top of it. The oak is all about leadership in the forest. It's one of the biggest, strongest, sturdiest trees in the forest. And it exudes leadership. It exudes thinking on your own 2 feet. It exudes really directing the show and people believing and listening to you. Okay, it's a very strong and sturdy tree. So it's not a tree that's misleading. It's a tree that guides. Okay, a couple of other things you need to know about the oak tree. Its bark is sometimes used for medicinal purposes to help digestive systems and to help nerves. Okay, it also has an element in its pulp inside the trunk that attracts electricity and attracts magnetism. I've read up on the oak because I'm fascinated by this card. It seems that the majority of the trees that are hit by lightning are hit from oak trees because they're strong and sturdy and can handle it. I don't know. But it also tells me that sometimes you attract drama or you attract electrical, very heightened, energetic situations into your life, Libra. Take that where it matches in your world. Let's dive right into your reading. I'm doing a career reading with the Affirminators Tarot. It's just a really super sweet tarot deck. The messages are clear and simple, but they follow the traditional tarot line. And then I'm going to go into a love reading with the traditional Rider-Waite, the Bible of Tarot. But let's dive right in. You got the Four of Swords, you got the Emperor, you got the Sun, you got the Ace of Wands in reverse, the Nine of Swords, and the Chariot for your career part of your reading, Libra. This is super clear to me. Super clear to me. You've put a lot of deep thought. Four of Swords, rest, relaxation, really thinking, connecting with the divine. You see this amazing tiger sitting in the Zen pose. This is all about you becoming centered with where you want to go. Because I see a major, major job shift, career change happening in your life right now. The truth is, I think that you've been working for a company for a minute, more than a minute, a long time. And I think either you've been working for this company for a long time, or you've been in this field for a very long time, that you're really known within your field of choice, Libra, and you have really exercised leadership within your given career. People look up to you, okay? But you've also done some extremely innovative elements within your career genre, and it's time for you to break out on your own and start your new entrepreneurism, your own business, and you're really ready to dive into that. I think your boss in your current place is the Emperor, a little bit of a tyrant. His or her way or the highway. I don't believe that they're into looking at change and into looking at things and doing things more efficiently and different. In this day and age, after a year and a half of a pandemic, the whole work environment has switched, turned, and turned upside down. We have to live a new normal. We have to do things differently. You are recognizing that with the Sun. You see very, very clearly how you need to maneuver. It doesn't matter what you do for a living, but you are super recognized in your field of choice, and I think you've been in your field a super long time. Enough to know the ins and outs, the players, how to make it work, and how to make it work moving forward in this new normal. You have a complete clarity, a burst of understanding. Also, the Sun is also birthing a new idea. It's also birthing entrepreneurism. Then we head into the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Chariot. Okay. Whenever we start something new, And especially if we leave an existing job we've been at for a long time, or we decide to do something new, like for the first time, opening up maybe your own business. Of course there's going to be fears and anxiety. Of course you're going to question, am I doing the right thing? Am I following my passion in the right way? Of course there's going to be some sleepless nights and anxiety. That comes with the course of stepping forward into your truth, your authentic self, to become the greatest entrepreneur. God, why can I speak? I need to have a sip of tea, hold on. To become the greatest entrepreneur and the smartest cat in your field. Of course there's going to be anxiety. If you were just cocky and said, I'm going to do this, you wouldn't be able to connect with passion. You want to change the way your industry is done, wherever you are from. I'm starting to get comments from Italy and India, and it's very exciting. So take this where this resonates. With whatever field you're in, you're deciding to leave a boss. You've done a lot of thinking about this. This is not something you're waking up and saying, fuck it, I'm going to start something new tomorrow on a whim. You have put together a plan. You've put together a plan of action. You've put together a budget. You've acquired money. You are seeking partnerships or financial help, or maybe not, or maybe you're already seeking a loan. I don't see a lot of pentacles here in this reading, but this is all about you moving forward so that you can make your mark on your industry, and you're going to kill it. You're absolutely going to slay it. We have the Chariot. You know, after you get this launched, after you start getting your feet wet in this new entrepreneur, new project, new whatever that you're starting, you're going to get your confidence and your mojo back immediately. That fear is going to dissipate, and that fear is now going to change into creativity, which is where we always want fear to evolve to. Into the Chariot, sign of Cancer. Cancer's around, what, July-ish, right? July-ish. Chariot's all about balance. It's all about moving forward fast and furious, but in balance. It's also a change of philosophy, and I don't know. Something went down with this boss, manager, director, or co-worker that became a very tyrant, my way or the highway, and the way they wanted to do things was so incorrect in your eyes. It was so inefficient for the business, so inefficient for the industry, that you just step back and said, you know, fucking, I'm done. I got to do this for myself, and I have to do this for my industry. And you're going to be rewarded with a balanced movement and forward, and the ability of making your philosophy a mark on your industry. Okay, Libra, we are going to stop there with career. We're going to dive right in to the love portion of your reading, and this is all about the clash of the ex trying to return and the push forward of just meeting somebody new. Now, let me just dive into this. When I get these cards side by side, it's tough. Somebody's watching you, okay? And I'm not sure watching you in a good way. Page of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Swords. Somebody is rushing in from your past. Somebody is really watching your every move. Somebody's trying to figure out where you are if you have moved on. Somebody is trying to figure out if you're financially sound. Somebody's trying to figure out through your social media if you are over them or if you've just really moved on. But to me, all the social media stalking stops with the page. When we get the Knight of Swords involved next to the Page of Swords, that means physical movement. So I just got to warn you, because I got to keep it raw, I got to keep it real, especially for, you know, if you're younger watching this, I need you to make sure you lock your doors at night. You need to make sure that you walk with somebody to your car at night. You lock your car door at night. I feel that this is crossing over to just watching you a little bit on social media and trying to get your scene to the night, which is somebody kind of rushing in, somebody driving by your work, somebody driving by your home. Maybe if you have kids and they're back at school, who knows with the pandemic, they're driving by your kids' school to see if you're dropping them off. To me, it's crossed over from sitting in the comfort of their living room trying to figure you out to a physical movement. I gotta keep it raw, I gotta keep it super real, and I gotta give that warning because that's how I feel. Let's dive right on in. The Strength and the Ace of Swords. Right here with the Nine of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Star. Okay, you have healed from that ex. I think it was a relationship that was off kilt from the beginning, but you kind of just went for it. I don't know why we do what we do, but sometimes we just go with it, even if we feel like it's off tilt. Okay, but you are in the process of healing from that. Okay, Star card, the sign of Aquarius in your chart, in their chart, who knows? But now we have the Healing Balance card with the Balance card. You're going to have balance in your career. You're going to have balance and healing, showing your vulnerable side. When you go outside at night and check out the stars, what happens? You stop, and for a moment, you look at a star, and you don't think about the hurt of the past, and you don't fear the trepidation of the future and the unknowns and the what ifs. You stop and you look at the star and you're in the present moment. Spirit's telling me to tell you right now, with this situation, be in the present moment. Make sure you are aware of your surroundings. Make sure you know who's following you in a car. Okay, and if there is an issue, if you feel that this has crossed the line, by all means get the authorities involved. Don't fuck around with that stuff. If you feel that somebody has encroached your space, following you on a level that is unhealthy, make sure you let the authorities know. But the cool thing is here, Ace of Wands, Nine of Wands, the Page of Cups. You kind of have a new love. I think you met somebody. Now, you know, you don't love somebody when you first meet them. And this could be just a friend that's helping you, but I have a feeling it's a little bit more because it's tremendous passion. Whenever I get the Ace of Wands, there's sexual chemistry there, there is intimacy there, there's excitement. When you see that text, when you get that call, you're really super excited. And you're ready to move forward with that passion. You know, you may have had some options in the past, you may have feared moving forward in the past, but there's no longer fear here with the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Wands. You want to move forward in this new relationship. It's a Page of Cups. Could be somebody just a little bit younger than you. Could be somebody who brings out a young, youthful side in you. Could be somebody that connects to your inner excitement. I don't know. Sometimes when you hear an old song from your past, it brings that whole feeling of nostalgia back to you, happiness, happier times. This person that's entered your life, I think you have a lot of in common with them. You may have been raised in the same city, or raised in the same area, or raised with the same philosophy, raised with the same religion. There could be a lot of connectivities. You like the same music, you like the same movies. There's a lot that when you guys talk about, you kind of connect and you get a little bit giddy. So this is the fun about being giddy. So we have two dramatically different stories going on here in the love sector. Somebody is watching you. I hate to use the word stalking, but someone is watching you, okay? And you have somebody new coming in that's really, you know, making it an exciting place for you, you know? And I think this new person may be connected, or the inspiration is the word I'm using for you to start this new entrepreneur project and to break free from this new job. So it's a mouthful, it's a big reading, Libra, but it's an amazing reading. Okay, namaste.